Welcome to our sections on differentiated instruction. And today I want to talk to you about differentiating instruction in reading. All of you know that you want to get your kids excited about reading. You want them to read independently, you want them to read at home. Personally, as a teacher, I know that every time I said to them, oh, you got to read 20 minutes at home and write something on your reading log, I would get plenty of groans and moans, and many of them just wouldn't do it. So I want to talk to you about reading blogs and book reviews. I want to start with book reviews because, as you can see here, we've got several of our young people who have decided that instead of writing a book report, they would do a book review. What happens is simply that the student gets a book and decides on how they want to report it. They can report it certainly in written form, and they can do a simple video. However, the writing and the thinking and the collaboration that takes to complete a reading book review is the same as you would have to do if you were writing it, even if it were even more complicated. And so what kids do is that they write out their book review on a big easel page, and then they stand like I am in front and they talk about their book that they've read. So it has incorporated writing, it has incorporated editing, it has incorporated someone else, like we encourage the children to do the filming of it. It has encouraged that piece, and it also has encouraged critiques because students will critique one another. A few of the videos you'll see that the students have started with a simple background like a super book like this, and you'll see pieces of it at the end. We'll integrate those in our video, to a little bit more elaborate drawings of things that happen in the book. And that brings in the art integration, it brings in layout, it brings in lots of different skills that you would normally not get if students are just writing you 2 or 3 lines on a piece of paper as their reading log. The other thing that we push them to do is, if I can bring you over here, is that we use all of our WH questions. And we ask them to make sure that they incorporate the who, the what, the where, the where, the when, and the why in their book review. And they jot themselves down some notes, and then that becomes their paragraph work. That's kind of like your book report. Now, if you just want a sentence or two for a reading log, I want to bring you to our reading blog. Students at the end of their evening, 20 minutes of reading, or even their in-class sustained reading, will go to the computer and type out a few sentences, summaries, and so forth of their reading. What happens here is that students can comment on one another, which increases the writing skills and the communication, but it also gives us samples of their writing that we can sit as a group and critique and edit so that it improves their writing skills in addition to that. You're not going to find too many students who don't want to go to the computer and do a reading blog. You're going to find lots of students who are going to complain if you say, write me a summary. So those are 2 little tidbits that you could use instead of your reading logs to get them to write and to get them to read and to get them excited about publishing their work.
Junie B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus by Barbara Park. It's Junie B's first day of school, and she is afraid to go on the bus because she thinks chocolate milk will get poured on her head. She causes a lot of trouble, but she still is funny. Hello.
Hello, Naomi. Who's in your book? Who's that?
Good.
Is a
Book.
Yeah, it's a book about a bear.
A bear.
And where does the bear want to go? Where does the bear want to go? Where does the bear want to go? To the moon?
Come on.
Yeah, he wants to go to the moon.
Come on.
Yeah, does he want to eat a piece of the moon?
Come on.
Yeah. What does he build, Naomi? What's this? Is it a rocket?
Rocket.
He builds a rocket. Does the rocket take him to the moon?
Come on.
No. What's he eating over here? What's he eating?
A moon.
Yeah, he thinks he's eating the moon, you're right. But he's really eating snow, right?
Alright.
Yeah, he's eating snow. And what does he tell the bird at the end of the story? What does he tell the bird?
A moon.
That's right, that he went to the moon. Good girl.